Welcome back to another episode of the Cracked Open Podcast. I am your host, Goddess Telly, and welcome to August. If you've been rocking with me for a while, then you already know I'm all about intention. This month, my word or the word is receive. Now, when you hear the word receive, most of us immediately think about money. We think about blessings. We think about opportunities. We think about gifts. But what if receiving also means receiving the truth, receiving clarity, receiving what people are actually showing you instead of what they're telling you? That's what I want to crack open today. I want to talk about short lived relationships. And before y'all start thinking that this is just about dating, it's not. But we can have that discussion as well. I'm talking about friendships, business ships, networking, social media, people we meet every single day. Have you ever met somebody and within 5 minutes, it feels like you've known them forever? Y'all exchange numbers. They tell you how dope you are. They love your energy. They love your vision. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. We have to work together. I'm going to support you. We should definitely connect. And then nothing. You understand? You never hear from them again. Or maybe you do hear from them, but it's one conversation every few months. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck happened? Because I know I can't be the only one who experienced this. Honestly, this is one of the reasons I stepped away from some of the apps for a while. I wasn't angry. I needed to think. I needed to ask myself, why does this shit keep happening, Telly? Is this just the way people are now? Or am I expecting something different? Then it fucking hit me. Maybe we've been addicted to the introductions, the handshakes. Everybody loves meeting somebody new. The excitement, the possibilities, the conversations, the we shoulds. But relationships aren't built on introductions. They're built on consistency. Good consistency, because we've been talking about consistency, but listen, consistency can work good and it can work bad. But that's another episode, you understand? Relationships are built on consistency. Good consistency. See, it's easy to tell somebody that they're amazing. It's easy to say, I support you. Support sounds good. Showing up is a bit different, my love. It's easy to say, let's build. It's easy to say, let's work. It's easy to say less. Building requires work. Building requires time. Building requires sacrifice. Building requires consistency. Good consistency. And consistency isn't as exciting as fucking potential. Can I ask y'all something? Listen. I have questions. Questions. Pick it up. How many people have told you they were going to call and never called? How many people said they were going to stop by and never stopped by? How many people told you that they were going to support your business? How many collaborations never happened? Now let's flip that around right quick. How many times have we said, yeah, let's do it, and life got in the way? This episode isn't about blaming anyone. It's about understanding people. Sometimes people disappear because life is life. Sometimes they're overwhelmed. Sometimes they're afraid. Sometimes they were only meant to cross your path for the moment. And sometimes their actions simply don't match their fucking words. Here's what I've been learning. Receiving isn't just about accepting blessings. Receiving is accepting information. If somebody keeps canceling, guess the fuck what? Receive that information. If somebody only calls when they need something, receive that information. If somebody says they support you but they never show up, receive that information. If somebody keeps showing up, if somebody keeps checking up on you, if somebody keeps sharing your work, if somebody keeps encouraging you, receive that information. You see, I think a lot of us stay attached to potential. We fall in love with who somebody could be instead of paying attention to who they're choosing to be. I am so guilty of that bullshit. Potential will keep you waiting, Telly. Patterns will keep you informed, Telly. And that's a lesson that I'm taking, or that's a lesson that I'm taking into August. This month, we're not chasing. This month, I am observing. I'm not forcing. I'm flowing. I'm paying attention because people are always communicating. Sometimes they communicate with their words. Sometimes they communicate with their silence. Sometimes they communicate with consistency. And sometimes they communicate with distance. Every single one of those is information, okay? Receive that shit. Blot that shit. So I want to leave y'all with a question. Think about the relationships in your life right now. Who's consistent? And who shows up when it's convenient? Who says all the right things but never follows through? And here's one of the hardest questions. Where have you been holding on to potential instead of accepting the pattern? You know how they say numbers don't lie? Patterns don't lie. Sit with that shit. Journal that shit. Have a conversation with yourself about that shit. Because maybe the relationship didn't fail. Maybe it fulfilled its purpose. Maybe it came into your life to teach you something. Maybe it introduced you to another person. Maybe it reminded you of your worth. Maybe it showed you what you no longer want to fucking accept. Not every relationship is supposed to last forever. Y'all can think, what's his name? Keith Sweat, Babyface, one of them motherfuckers. Make it last forever, forever. And the girl, no, don't let our love in. Sometimes that shit gotta go. Some are meant to change you. Some are meant to redirect you. Some are simply meant to just pass through. As we begin this new month, my prayer for all of us is that we become better receivers. Not just of blessings, but of truth, of peace, of consistency, good consistency, of reciprocity, good reciprocity. You understand? Because consistency is one of the greatest forms of love, good consistency. Because you can be consistent in some bullshit. That's why I keep saying good consistency. You can be consistent and say, I'm going to call you, girl. I'm going to call you. You saw Craig Mama on Friday. I'm going to call you. Okay. No, she didn't call Miss Parker. I'm going to call you. Okay. If this conversation resonated with you, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let them know I'm the plug to the plug. Share this episode. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow the Cracked Open podcast wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Follow my music on all streaming platforms under Goddess Telly. And if you're rocking with this message, head over to mondayboardmentality.com and check out the new merch under Friday. Remember, love me with your Venus, not your penis. Get your heart on, not your hard on. I am Goddess Telly, and this is another episode of the Cracked Open podcast. Oh, please.